Welcome everyone to the 2013 Irish celebration. We're glad you can be a part of our celebration here as we have the Kitty Parade as it is making its way down Main Street, Erin, and we are glad that you can be a part of it. And we're welcoming each and every one of you from here in the county as we bring these activities today into your home, as you can be a part of this Irish celebration. And we thank you for being a part of it, old and young alike, as they are out wearing their green. And we hope that you will enjoy this celebration. And I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest celebrations east of the Mississippi River. It's probably the biggest, one of the top 5 biggest celebrations for St. Patrick's Day in the South. And we are glad that you can be a part of this program today, brought to you by WCBN, the Wells Creek Basin Television Network. We're slowly making our way through the Kitty Parade, as you just seen the first entrance into the parade, and these young people are getting started young with this celebration as it is in its 51st year here in the Houston County area. And we talk about how this little town grows tremendously as the celebration comes around each year. And I tell you, it just grows. The city grows from just a few thousand to way over 10,000 people as they come from all areas of the country to enjoy a big St. Patty's Day celebration. And if you're not familiar with it, and maybe you will get a chance to look at it on the internet or YouTube, just look up Erin Irish celebration, or you can type in anything as you would be Googling that, and I'm sure you'll see quite a few videos pulled up. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed when you come to Houston County anytime during this week, as there is a numerous number of activities going on. This is just one, the Kitty Parade, as you see a number of folks walking with their young children through this parade. The festivities we'll be talking about as the parade goes along, but a week-long celebration starting on the Friday previous, as they have the revealing of the Lord High Mayor for this year's parade, and we'll be talking about that more as the main parade comes to a start around 11 p.m. as we are now, like I said, we are in the middle of the Kitty Parade, and we've already had a few come through. And the majority of them now are making their ways through the parades, as you'll see them decked out in their lovely green attire. And I tell you, today, if you're not wearing green, it will not be hard to find, because there's a numerous amount of green being sold at certain vending locations. Even pick up the 51st annual t-shirt that comes out every year that supports the theme of the Irish Day Parade, and we'll be talking more about that as that theme will be revealed, if you don't already know it, here for the Houston County residents. And we talk about how Erin is the main stage for this parade, and a number of vendors, and the kids really enjoy the carnival that comes to town every year, that opens up on Monday and runs through Saturday, as it will end this afternoon. But this little town is busy all week long, and we don't want to not mention not only the residents of Erin and the businesses around town that are important to this Irish celebration, but the county in and of itself, because it's really come to grow as not only an Erin celebration, but a county celebration, as it is enjoyed by numerous amounts of people. We want to take this time, as we are watching the Kitty Parade, we want to take this time to say a big thank you to WCBN, the Wells Creek Basin Television Network, which is a local community television station that had its starts a few years ago, just doing small community events, and has been a big mainstay here in Houston County as more events have been added to the broadcasting. And we are glad that we can bring you these events, and bring these events not only to the community, but bring them into your homes. A lot of events that we like to go to in this day and time. We're busy with everything, and we can't get to all the events at once, but a lot of them are put on WCBN, and we're glad that you can enjoy that. And we're looking to expand and to grow in the following years, and we couldn't do it with a lot of help from volunteers and Mr. Mike Davis, who is the founder of WCBN, the Wells Creek Basin Television Network. And we thank him for all of his hard work and dedication in this community. Mr. Mike Davis being a 2012 Emerald Award winner, who these awards are given out to people who volunteer their times and services to the county. And that was well deserving of Mr. Mike as he received that award last year. And like I said, we will talk more about Emerald Award winners and Lord High Mayors as the main parade will be getting underway just here very shortly. And we're going to take a small break from our programming, and we will be back with you shortly to bring you the start of the 2013 Irish Day Celebration Parade. And we'll be revealing the theme of this year's Houston County theme of the parade here very shortly. So we'll be back with you momentarily. Welcome everyone back to the 51st Annual Irish Celebration here in Houston County, down on Main Street in Erin, Tennessee. We're glad that you can be once again a part of this big celebration here on the third Saturday in March. And I'm telling you, one of the biggest Irish celebrations east of the Mississippi River. And I tell you, I've lived in this little community for over 13 years now, and I am impressed every year at the turnout of this celebration. And we are glad that we can be a part of it, and we can bring it not only to your TVs but into your homes. As I hear very shortly, we'll have the starting and the beginning of the 2013 Irish celebration. As I've just heard down the street, our band playing, the Emerald Isle of the marching band of Houston County High School. And they will be shortly presenting themselves to the crowd as they'll be making their way down Main Street, Erin, Tennessee. And if you look around, you can just see the big number of crowds as we'll take a short pan of the downtown area as we are here at the red lights in Houston County. And just look at the number of people who have come out to enjoy this nice day here in Houston County. Very nice day, very unusual for the Irish celebration, and I laugh about that because you never know what this time of year is going to bring to Houston County. As many times it is cold and sometimes you want to say unbearable, but today it is very nice as the sun is out. People have come out wearing the green in support of the Irish celebration, and even though we have not reached St. Patty's Day this year, as the parade actually comes one day before St. Patrick's Day, we see green everywhere. You might as well say the whole week of the third week in March is pretty much St. Patrick's Day every day, because you see a numerous amount of green. And you'll be seeing a number of items today in our parade. As we already made mention of the band, but you'll see a numerous amount of antique cars, fire trucks, police cars, a number of items that come to this celebration, and a big enjoyment by all as the Shriners, as they make their way into the Irish celebration, as they bring a numerous amount of fun items. And and clowns to enjoy the crowd. And like I said, I can't say enough about welcoming you to come down and experience it live and experience it yourself. A number of vendors down. If you go away today hungry, it's your own fault, because there's a number of food vendors around that are willing to give their services to feed this monstrous crowd here in Houston County. We say the numbers estimate sometimes way over 10,000, and I don't have an exact number on the biggest crowd that we ever had, but today is probably one of the biggest, because it is a very beautiful day outside. Blue skies at the moment. They're calling for a slight chance of rain, but no rain inside at the moment, and that makes it spectacular for this day. And just as we momentarily are waiting on the parade to make its way down Main Street, I want to talk about some of the events that go on during this week. We start out on Friday as they have the Irish breakfast, which is held at the offices here in Houston County, and they revealed the 2013 Lord High Mayor, which they do every year. And then starting the next week, I like to talk about the carnival and many other items that go on here all week long. And it's just a big enjoyment by a great number of people. Tell you, a very loving community is Houston County, excuse me. But simply because a lot of times a lot of communities get a lot of bad rap for things that go on, but truthfully, when it comes down to it, you cannot find a better place to live than here in Houston County. You see a lot of outpouring going to people who are sick and who need prayers, and a lot of help by a lot of people. And this community is known for reaching out and helping each other. And we're glad that I'm glad that you can come live in a community like this. Everybody knows each other, and it's just a lovable and fun place to live here in Houston County. And slowly now, as we see preceding the parade, some of Houston County's finest is some of the law enforcement. These men, many nights and days and nights, put their lives on the line to protect the people of Houston County and this community. And we are glad that they are willing to do their job and risk their lives at many times to protect this community. And as you see, leading the parade this year is Police Chief of Erin, Tennessee, is Mr. Mark T. Moore. As he leads the beginning of this Irish celebration, and right behind him we have the Houston County Sheriff, Mr. Darrell Allison, as these two government entities as they protect and serve Houston County. And then right behind him we have St. Patrick's himself as he waves to the crowd and does his blessings this year on the parade. And then right behind him we have the pride of the Emerald Isle, Houston County Marching Band. Award-winning marching band from Houston County who does very well in state competitions every year. And now, as we coming through the red lights, is the Lord High Mayor for 2013, Miss Elizabeth Martin. As she was revealed as this year's Lord High Mayor, and what is very nice to know about that is her and her husband both have been Lord High Mayors here in Houston County. Dr. Martin being one of the past Lord High Mayors, and very neat tradition to have that couple as they have both represented Houston County as Lord High Mayors. And then making their way through the red lights is the county mayor, Mr. George E. Clark. And the mayor of Erin, Tennessee, Mr. Tommy Parchman, as he brings in the city float, which notes on the 2013 Irish Parade float for the city the theme of this year's parade, Emerald Hills of Erin, Call My Heart Back Home. And we talk about how important Houston County is and what this city and this county means to each and everyone that lives here. And you can't help but love and show your heart here in Houston County, as a numerous amount of people are touched by this county, and it shows a lot of love and friendship that is brought amongst each other in this small little county of Tennessee. Then we see State Senate, Mr. Mark Green, as he has his entry into the parade. And then right behind him as he comes through the red lights is our state representative, Mr. John Tidwell. As he drives his antique truck in the parade. And behind him is Judge Larry Wallace. As these are some of the county and state officials that help make our county run. And then right behind him we have the Tennessee Scots as they perform one of the bagpipe bands as they'll be performing here at the red lights. Or maybe not. And there's our 2013 theme contestant winner, Miss Annie Villarreal. As here in the past few years, they have allowed the kids to present a theme during the school year to represent the annual St. Patty's Day celebration here in Houston County, and Miss Villarreal was this year's winner. And I really enjoy that because it gives the kids an opportunity to feel like they are a part of the celebration, and it's good that the directors of the St. Patty's celebration allow them to do that. And then a main fixture as they come through the red lights of the parades are the pageant winners that is held by the Houston County Rec Club every year, and a number of different ladies get their opportunity to be presented in the parade if they are lucky to win the competition. And this year's 2013 Miss Houston County is Miss Paige Rumfeld, and behind her is first runner-up Miss Mackenzie Bryant, as they make their way through downtown Erin. And the junior ROTC as they make their way through the red lights. And the 2013 Emerald Award winner, Mr. Jimmy Neal Ross, as he is escorted through the parade. Isabella Gannon, she makes her way through the parade as she was third runner-up in her age group in the beauty pageant. And then right behind her, fourth place young Miss Houston County is Miss Madison Ross. And then the 2013 Junior Miss Houston County, third runner-up, Miss Whitley Lewis, as she is escorted by her parents. And then right behind him, a new band in the parade this year is the Bentworth High School marching band from Berryville, Pennsylvania. So they've come a long way to be in this Irish celebration. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised at who you may see here in the Irish celebration, but we're glad that they could be a part of this big celebration. And as they come through downtown Erin, we have another one of the floats for this Irish Day celebration. Very nice float representing the Houston County area as the courthouse and the hills of Houston County. Another one of the antique cars that's in this year's parade. There's a number of antique cars that is one of the many things that you see when you come to a downtown Erin on the third Saturday in March. Once again, we want to thank our viewers and a very special warm welcome from WCBN, the Wells Creek Basin Television Network, as we bring you coverage of the Irish celebration here in Houston County and Channel 12 on your local cable television network. And now we see our first signs of the Shriners as they make their way through the middle of Erin, Tennessee. And that is the motor corps from the Almena Shriners. And the Shriners are found all over the country, and they put a lot of entries into today's parade as they help the young children who are in need of medical assistance. And a lot of children are taken care of through the funding of the Shriners. And these men put their heart and their dedication into helping the young people who are sick, along with a number of other items in the state of Tennessee. As you see the Shriners as they come through helping law enforcement keep the people back and keep them out of harm's way. I tell you, these little sidewalks of Erin swell, bulging at times out into the roadways, and everybody does a good job at keeping the spectators back. Take this time to take the opportunity to thank the businesses here in Houston County as they try to keep everything local, and a numerous amount of stores that you can do your shopping at, as you don't have to always go out to Clarksville to get your needs, as there's plenty of business to be done here in Houston County. So we ask that you try to keep your shopping local and support your local communities here in Houston County. And another Shriner entry into the parade is you have the Shriner Clowns rocking out to Rockin' Robin. And the Clowns bus, as it makes its way through the main streets of Erin. And here's the horse patrol of the Shriners as they are stopped at the red lights in Erin, Tennessee. A lot of people like the horses, and this is a small horse and cattle region here in Houston County. A lot of people around the area have horses and raise cattle to meet their financial needs and use it as a business here in Houston County. As the Clarksville Shriners make their way through the red lights. And right behind them is the Perry County Shriners Club, as they have been a part of this annual Irish celebration here in Houston County. As we have some more Shriner Clowns making their way through downtown Erin, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to Matthews Nissan, who has offered us the use of a truck to use as a docking station for our programming and all the equipment necessary to make this broadcast possible by WCBN. And we want to say thank you. And if you're able to go by Matthews Nissan, check out some of these nice trucks that Matthews Nissan out of Clarksville has. Very nice vehicles, and we thank you, Matthews Nissans, for allowing us to use one of your vehicles and promotion for today's Irish celebration. As we see a number of Shriners as they now make their way down the streets of Erin as they are riding golf carts. And I tell you, the Shriners helped make this parade possible here in Houston County and makes it for a very long and enjoyable parade. Here in the Greene County of Houston County. And I say Greene County, and not in reference to that's what our name is, but when you look out across the area here in downtown Erin, you see nothing but a sea of green in representation of the Irish celebration and St. Patrick's Day yet to come, which falls on a Sunday this year. So tomorrow, don't forget to wear your green, or you may get pinched by a number of people, which today is actually not St. Patrick's Day, but because I didn't have my green on, I got pinched. So that's what I was saying earlier about this county being St. Patty's Day all week long. Another antique car making its way through the parade. And we are set up next to the Blarney Stone. And if you don't know a whole lot about the Blarney Stone, trying to remember, because I can't remember the exact traditions of it, is it's a legend made by those who, if you go up and kiss the Blarney Stone, that you will have good luck and blessings for years to come. So if you haven't ever been to a Blarney Stone, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually one in Ireland, but we have one here in the great city of Erin here in Houston County. So come anytime that you're in Houston County, or especially on the third Saturday in March, come and have your picture made with a Blarney Stone, and you'll have great blessings to you. And I tell you, this county is very blessed with the people and the support of each other in this small county. You'll find no better place to live than here in Erin, Tennessee, Tennessee Ridge, Stewart, a number of small communities that is found in this small county. And I can't say enough about the love and support here in this small county state, in the great state of Tennessee. As we have one of our floats making its way through today's parade, is the Houston County Leadership Program. And then right behind them is Tiny Princess, Miss Kinsley Smith, first runner-up in the Tiny Princess pageant held a couple of weeks ago. And then right behind them, coming through the red lights and Erin in a Volkswagen convertible Beetle is one of our pageant contestants. And that's Miss Marilyn Jones, the Miss Tiny Princess winner. Some of the antique cars making their way down Main Street. Numerous amount of antique cars as people show off their hobbies. A good time to show off their hobbies during this Irish celebration. People take a lot of time and dedication working on these cars. Means a lot to a lot of people, especially the older ones, the older generations, as they see some of the classics that are brought out and are showcased during the parade. And we talk about earlier as the presence of Houston County's finest as they protect and serve. Here we see coming through downtown Erin some of Houston County's bravest. The City of Erin Fire Department as they make their way through the main streets of Erin. As you see, you're riding shotgun in a new vehicle, or fairly new, just purchased by the City of Erin, is Mr. Danny Warren, who is the fire chief of Erin, and driving Engine 3 is Mr. Brad Hyman, who is assistant chief here in the City of Erin. As is the City of Erin Fire Department is a volunteer service, as many volunteers take many of long hours protecting and serving the people of Houston County and protecting many times their valuables as they serve the community by protecting the items that you enjoy at your homes many times in a fire situation. And another one of Erin's fire trucks, engine number 4, As you see a sign on this truck supporting their annual fish fry from 11 to 4 in City Hall on the third Saturday in March. So if you're hungry and in the mood for fish, go down to the basement of City Hall where you'll find the Erin Fire Department and their fish fry on Saturday, the third Saturday in March from 11 to 4 in the basement of City Hall. Come and support your local fire department. And then, right behind engine number 4, we have Miss Brooklyn Christie, 2013 3-year-old Tiny Princess from here in Houston County. And then right behind them, coming under the red lights here in Houston County, is the Houston County Red Club, as it is an event and an item that is a fixture here in the Irish celebration, a train which brings back a lot of history for Houston County residents, as Irishmen settled this area of Houston County, which is where we get the trains from, as they worked on the railroad system that used to run through Houston County. No longer does, but brings back a lot of rich heritage, as the Irishmen and the trains bring back a lot of history to this little community. And we see that support every year from the Houston County Red Club, as a very nice looking float presented by the Houston County Red Club. And they do a lot of things like we talk about. They do the pageants every year, and in support of the pageants, they help bring the carnival to town, and they do a lot of other localized community events to support the children and adults of Houston County. As you see, one of the buses that Houston County has is many times they support people. Many times they support the nursing home here in Houston County. And this bus was received from Gatlinburg in request of the Houston County Red Club. And you see the Civil War reenactors, as they have reenactments going on, which start on Friday and run through Sunday. They have a day event, and they also have a night event. So if you get the opportunity, make your way out on Highway 149 out towards the county line, and you can't miss it, as they'll be doing a presentation of the Battle of Fort Donelson. Which you've just seen the Southern troops as they are making their way through downtown area. Now you see the representatives of the Union troops, who during the Civil War, the battle between the North and the South of the United States, as you see them making their way through downtown area, as the North, as you recall, won the Civil War and changed our country forever. Especially with the acts of slavery and the way our country is today, being a free country. All men are created equal, and the Civil War was a big part of the changing of our history. Making her way through downtown Aaron's in a gray Corvette is one of the representatives of the pageant, Miss Connie Barnes, the first runner-up in the Tiny Princess, who was sponsored by DC Auto Parts. And then the Little Miss 6, first runner-up, Adriana White. And then right behind her is Junior Miss, second runner-up, Miss Tara Manners, as she is being escorted in a Sharp Z71 4x4. Part of the Civil War reenactment, making her way through downtown Aaron's as they are posted with the cannons, which is a big military arsenal in the Civil War. It's done a lot of damage to a lot of forts and a lot of buildings during that skirmish between the North and the South. Now, I haven't seen a sign or anything, but I'm assuming this is probably the Miata Club out of Nashville, as they have been a part of our celebration the past few years. Being able to ride around today with the convertibles down is still a very nice day here in Houston County at the 51st Annual Irish Celebration. As Miatas are a two-seater sports car. And speaking of cars, take this opportunity to thank once again Matthews Nissan, allowing us to use one of their vehicles, one of their Nissan trucks, 2013 model, and make your way up to Matthews Nissan if you're looking for a new vehicle, and you'll be well pleased in the vehicles that they have on their lots. Don't forget, there's a lot of things to do in downtown Aaron today as the carnival's going on, and a number of food items to fill your tummy if you're hungry. A lot of vendors selling items that you may not see at your normal store. Check out all the vendors that come and make this our celebration what it is. Making her way through Aaron is one of the young pageant contestants, Miss Candace Largent, 2013 Young Miss 7 and 8-year-old. And one of the events going on today, if you can make your way down to Purdue Acoustics in the middle of Erin, Tennessee, they're having an outlaw mini tractor pull at 2 o'clock down at Purdue Fairgrounds. So make your way down, and I'll tell you, you'll be surprised at what you'll see down there with these tractors, as you hear one right before your eyes. Troop 995 of the Boy Scouts, as they prepare the young men to survive as adults through numerous round of training, as they receive their badges on certain things that they do through their life as a Boy Scout, and they earn different merits. Mary Kate Lewis, a Pageant contestant. Miss Kenny Jones and Jaden Avert. Right behind them, Miss Lucy McCullough, young Miss Houston County, ages 9 and 10. And she is supported by her parents in the parade today. First Assembly of God as they make their way through the downtown streets of Erin. Addison Tomlinson, who was second runner-up in the 4-year-old Little Miss Pageant here in Houston County. Haley Phillips, first runner-up in the Houston County 2013 Junior Miss Pageant. And once again, scattered throughout this parade today is the Civil War reenactors. PortersBattery.com, where you can go to check out reenactments. And you see some of the troops manning their cannons coming through downtown Erin. See the crowds as they're still hanging out watching the parade. And you see some more of Houston County's bravest, the Houston County Fire Department, which is in the process of building a new central location here, centrally located in Houston County, as it's some of the firefighters making their way through downtown Erin as they help and support the local fire departments of Erin and Tennessee Ridge, and they also cover the county Just making our way through parade now is engine number 851 for the county fire department. County fire department being led by Chief David Harden, who is also the EMA director here in Houston County, as he has a number of people that help and support him. And then we have the parade for the Houston County Christian Academy, which has been developed and is now a service in the Houston County region at the First Assembly of God here in Houston County. Miss Houston County second runner-up, Miss Nicole Merrill, and third runner-up, Miss Chanel Nolan. Emily Leach, Little Miss 4-year-old for Houston County. Miss Anna Thomason, first runner-up in the Little Miss Pageant, 5-year-old. Some of the young, pretty ladies as they make their way down Main Street here in Erin, Tennessee. This is just one of the many events that is upcoming here in the Houston County area. The next real big event comes up July 4th as Cumberland City has their fireworks presentation, which is an annual event for Cumberland City, and usually they have a float in it. This year, don't know if they will, and we'll see, but many of the surrounding counties come out and support us, and we try to do the same for them. Little Miss Queen, Miss Chaley Joanna Clark, a 5-year-old. It's sponsored by CNC Auto Sales. And there's the float that we was just talking about, the lighting up the Cumberland. Big fireworks spectacular that comes around during the week of the 4th of July. Then Miss Casey Arp, 4th runner-up junior miss. She makes her way through downtown Erin. Small break in the parade as we have some more Civil War reenactors, I hear, are making their way from the downtown Erin to the red lights here in this very busy city today. I want to take an opportunity to thank all our volunteers and staff members, and there's so many of them at the moment that I cannot name right off the top of my head, but we want to say thank you, even though we don't give you a personal thank you. Just if you help WCBN in general, we want to thank you for making WCBN a very special event here in Houston County. Miss Presley Albright, 2013 Tiny Princess. Miss Carmen Cook, second runner-up in the 2013 Junior Miss Pageant. And then Cash Express they throw out goodie bags to all the kids. And then we have Company A, part of the Civil War reenactors. Coming through the red lights, it's the American Red Cross, the chapter of Houston County, as they are a national business that helps communities in times of disaster, and they're a relief organization that helps support those that are taken care of after a disaster. And then some of our entrants in today's Mud Bog, which will be taking place, another annual event for Houston County at 2 p.m. on 13 North, going out of Houston County. One of the Mud Bog contestants, Bad Habits. So if you're into mud bogging and all that good stuff, go check out the Mud Bog today here in Houston County, as you'll see big trucks, big tires, and a lot of mud. So check out the Mud Bog at 2 o'clock today on Highway 13 North, headed out of Houston County. Mathis Logging and Carter Roofing, one of their Mud Bogs trucks today. And very nice sight coming through downtown Erin. There's a bright yellow Chevy Corvette, which catches the the eyes of a lot of young people. As when I was growing up, the Chevy Corvette was one of the sports cars that I wanted most. Then Miss Isabella Brake, second runner-up. Little Miss, 5-year-old. And then Dover Auto Body, as they make their way through with a little advertisement. Making through their way through the parade is one of the businessmen here in Houston County, Mr. Robert Wright. He provides a record service and is now into the printing business. If you need something printed with a logo or a number of t-shirts made, you can get a hold of Mr. Robert Wright and our Wright's Record Service to take care of many of your hauling and printing needs. Miss Haley Lewis, Fairest of the Fair 2012, which is an annual event that has come back to Houston County, as they have the county fair every year, which falls during the fall time around October. So just another big event that this small county has during the year. And the Orkin Man is in town, as you see him exterminating the pests. Or in this case, good pests, as they go around having their pictures made with small children and adults of Houston County. As the Orkin Man can take care of your issues with bees and roaches and Japanese beetles, flies and mosquitoes. Making their way through the parade is some of Tennessee's finest, Bradford Police Department. And some of the state's finest police officers are here to support the Irish Day celebration. Now, as we see coming through down streets of Erin is the National Guard, who is a part of the armed forces that protect and serve our coasts here in the United States, but also go to foreign countries and help out our other branches of the armed forces. Houston County with a branch of the National Guard right here in the great county of Houston here in the state of Tennessee, as they have some of their hauling equipment. You see the fans cheering them on as they do a great service to this great nation, helping protect our borders and protecting the freedoms that we enjoy daily here in the United States. Many times we forget about the things that they do to protect the freedoms that we enjoy here. Many times we let that slip our minds, but we're thankful for the things that they do, granting us the freedoms that we have daily. Now we have from Appleton, Harley-Davidson, some of the lady leprechauns that have come out and are supporting the Irish Day celebration. And then coming through the downtown area of Houston County is the St. Patrick's Catholic School. And their sign is turned away from me, and I'm going to assume this is the Catholic school from McEwen, as they have an annual event every year, and they help with is the Irish celebration that they have in McEwen. They have a big barbecue, and they also have a number of events going on, but they come number 2 to this fantastic spectacular here in Houston County. Is Haley Brooks, Little Miss 6-year-old Queen. Peyton Brooks, 4-year-old 4th runner-up, and Miss Madeline Brooks, 2-year-old 1st runner-up, as they were all contestants in this year's beauty pageants held at the Houston County High School. And then Miss Nakia Barrett, Junior Miss 14-year-old, 1st runner-up, who also received the award for Best Casual Wear. Little Miss Jennifer Perk, 6-year-old, 2nd runner-up in this year's Houston County Irish Pageants. And then Miss Calista Meadows, 1st runner-up of the Miss Houston County Pageant. And the new Erin Barber and Beauty Salon. downtown next to the EMS building. And Whitaker Outdoors making their way through Erin, Tennessee. Grime to Shine Auto Detailing. Now making their way through the parade here in downtown Erin is the Tennessee Ridge Fire and Rescue Department. As they're volunteers to protect and support the city of Tennessee Ridge. Their fire chief being Spencer Bryant. And I believe that is the end of this year's 2013 Irish celebration, and we are glad that we could bring you the events of today and the kitty parade and the main parade here in Houston County. Grows every year. We see new entries every year, and we want you to be a part of it. So not only watching this on TV, next year make your way downtown Erin the third Saturday in March and enjoy this Irish celebration, this Irish spectacular every year. And we've had a good day, good weather, warm outside, plenty of people out to enjoy the 2013 Irish celebration. And we want to say thank you for being a part of it. And next year, like I said, make your way downtown Erin. Make it live as you can come and be a part of this celebration. None like you've ever been to before. And as for me and Mr. Mike Davis and Mr. David Ross, who is sitting up here with me, we want to say thank you for your support. And we will see you down the road. And as for me and the Wells Creek Basin Television Network, we'll see you at the next event. Bye-bye.
Our sponsors, starting with Ace Hardware, they can be reached at 721-2500. They're located at Gray's Crossing there in Tennessee Ridge. That's on Highway 49. That's Ace Hardware. You can reach them at 721-2500. Ace Hardware, your friendly hardware place. Signature Healthcare, where quality of life is their mantra. Located in the Arlington community of Erin, Tennessee. They can be reached at 289-4141 for any information you may need. From a dream to reality, Traditions First Bank. They can be reached at 289-5500. It doesn't matter whether it's a banking account, a checking account, buying a car, or a house there. Check them out. Houston County's only hometown children daily, whether it's a simple volleyball or show or anything.
And electrical and heating and air conditioning for all your plumbing, electrical, heating and air conditioning needs. Call us at 931-289-4301. We install rude, reliable heating and air conditioning products. Call us at 931-289-4301. Call us today.
Again, that's Arnold's Heating and Cooling, and their offices are at 2211 West Main Street here in Erin, Tennessee.